So the brand new War Tycoon update is finally out, and this update is one of the biggest updates that War Tycoon has released in this current year. So anyway, it has just so much content, so let's just go through it all. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing which was added in this new update is the PR-206. It is an attack ship with powerful torpedo launchers. It has 4 torpedoes, 2 30mm autocannons, it has 2 bars out of speed, 3 out of health, and 3 out of firepower. The challenge to complete it is destroy 50 boats with any boat. So anyway, let's check it out. So this boat costs exactly 600k, so let's go ahead and spawn it in and check out the weaponry. So first of all, it has 2 explosive guns which are actually incredibly cool. So let's go ahead and actually fire them. They work in a way that you guys would basically have to stand still in like a straight line, and it basically fires in such a way. And how the torpedoes would work here is they would basically lock onto nearby vehicles, which are of course in the water, such as ships and the new amphibious vehicles, which I'll be going through. And I gotta say, it is actually really cool. And by the way, the scope actually seems to have been fixed, at least on the ship. I see that the scope movement is actually way quicker than before, which is just amazing to see. So the next thing which was added in this update is now we have received amphibious vehicles. So the vehicles like the BTR-80, the Leopard, and the VCAC Mephisto are now able to go in the water, just as the name says. So if I go ahead and actually try to go in the water, let me show you guys how this basically works. So you guys could basically go in the sea anytime you want, and how it works is it pushes you in the sea, it goes up, and there's like a plate that basically goes up, which allows you guys to go into water. However, your speed will be slowed down to 35 miles per hour. I believe this is going to be the same speed for every single one of the amphibious vehicles, which is also incredibly cool. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure if the stuff like the Leopard or the BTR-80 has received a buff in this update, but if there will be any kind of buffs, I'll let you guys know in a brand new video. So the next detail which was added in this update is now we have received a brand new elite case, which gives us a lot of very cool things. First of all, it has legendary bullet effects, or just bullet skins overall, from just receiving a 10% legendary, but we also have ourselves way more actual skins which are basically moving. But other than this, we also have ourselves way more skins which are just genuinely incredibly cool, and I really do love the design of it. So the next thing which also happened in this update is that influencers now have themselves a brand new skin, which basically gives you guys one of these crates, which is like the elite case. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of it. As you guys can see, limited elite case codes, and it's only 8 that have been used so far as the time of me making this video. The code is going to be legend, and if you guys go ahead and type it in, you literally receive yourself the elite case, which this is literally a Roblox case, so this is literally a Robux case, so it does have some cool content. Let me go ahead and spin one and see what I get. Maybe I'll get a legendary, but that's basically the kind of content you guys can expect. Alright, I guess I got an epic. Almost a legendary, but this is going to be very hard to get these skins. And now the last detail of what was added in the next update is a brand new tank, which is the BMPT Terminator. It is an armored support vehicle with devastating firepower, 2 explosive machine guns, 4 wire-guided missiles, and it has stats such as 3 bars out of speed, 2 out of health, and 3 out of firepower, and it is a spin vehicle. Good luck to you guys getting it. I'll make an advice video on how to get it as fast as possible. So here is ourselves, the Terminator. As I said, it's armed with a literal double explosive cannon, which is actually incredibly powerful. Along this, it also has like a normal machine gun, which can shoot for a long time, and 4 wire-guided missiles, which they are absolutely huge in terms of power. You guys would definitely not regret having this, because I believe this to be competing the Abrams X. And by the way, this tank is the fastest tank in the whole entire game, being able to go at 55 miles per hour. This is definitely going to have some insane agility. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this update. I'll make sure to do a video of this tank versus the Abrams X, but I'll also make an advice video on how to get this tank as fast as possible. So anyway, stay notified.